wonder how our grandmothers managed cozy, beautiful homes without endless or complicated routines. The secret lies in timeless homemaking habits. Simple, practical traditions passed down through generations. Some of these habits were born out of necessity during harder times, but they do remain quite relevant today. In this video, I will share the frugal, charming, and sometimes forgotten homemaking tricks that can still make life easier and your home a whole lot cozier. Let's start with what every homemaker knew. Keeping your home tidy didn't mean working all day. Instead of exhausting cleaning days, vintage homemakers practice daily tidying. Just a few small habits like making the bed after waking up, wiping kitchen counters after meals, and keeping clutter off the tables. And these habits kept their home calm and welcoming without making it feel like constant work. Even as shelves filled with new cleaning products, many homemakers preferred simple and affordable solutions. Vinegar, baking soda, and lemon were household staples that worked beautifully without the harsh chemicals. A splash of vinegar and water made windows sparkle, and baking soda kept sinks and carpets fresh and clean. Actually, in this video, I made my own cleaning spray using herbs from my garden. You can watch it if you want after this one. The make, do, and mend mindset began during times of hardship, but it continued long after.
Well, when it comes to clothes, make, do, and mend needn't be at all unfashionable.
She's wearing a patchwork dressing gown made of odd pieces of material. The lining was formerly a dust sheet.
Simple sewing skills kept clothes and linens useful for years. And honestly, there's something really satisfying about saving what you have and making it last. If something tore or broke, it wasn't thrown away. It was fixed. Seasonal cleaning was more than just dusting. It marked a fresh start. In spring, curtains were washed, windows were polished, and closets were cleared. And as fall approached, homes were made cozy and ready for the colder months. It was a ritual that brought both cleanliness and renewal. But homemaking wasn't just about the chores. It was about creating a space that felt warm and welcoming. Comfort came from simple things: soft cushions, fresh flowers on the table, and the warm glow of a lampshade in the evening. It wasn't about perfection, it was about creating a space where everyone felt at home. Swapping out curtains or laying down a fresh tablecloth gave rooms new life without spending a dime. Even the smallest room felt renewed after a change of fabrics. Fresh flowers, potted plants, or a simple bunch of herbs brought life and color indoors. This habit brought beauty and calm to everyday life. A small joy we often forget in the rush of modern living. Knitted throws, embroidered linens, and crocheted doilies were more than just decor. They told stories. Handmade touches added warmth and a sense of care to every corner of the home. A reminder that beauty often comes from simple, thoughtful effort. And of course, the kitchen was the heart of the home. They cooked from scratch, not just out of necessity, but because it tasted better. Fresh bread baking, simple soups simmering, these filled the home with warmth and made even the most ordinary day feel special. During the 1940s, victory gardens and home canning became essential. But even after those times, many homemakers kept these traditions alive, preserving jams, drying herbs, and putting up vegetables for the seasons ahead. It was a way to stretch resources and celebrate the harvest. Careful meal planning wasn't a trend, it was just good sense. Leftovers became new meals, and weekly menus were built around what was in the pantry and what was in season. This wasn't about sacrifice, it was homemaking creativity at its finest. And of course, these habits were not just practical, they were beautifully sustainable. In a world before throwaway culture, everything had a second life. Glass jars were endlessly reused, food scraps became flavorful stocks, and packaging was minimal. Nothing went to waste because nothing should be wasted. Victory gardens started as a war necessity, but their legacy continued long after. Whether it was a full garden or a few herbs on the windowsill, growing your own food created a connection to nature and a deeper appreciation of every meal. Lights were turned off when leaving a room, clothes dried in the fresh air. These simple habits respected resources and kept life beautifully uncomplicated. Maybe it's time we embrace those changes again. Actually, I remember growing up, my parents and especially my grandma yelling at me whenever I left my room and didn't turn the lights off. She knew better. These vintage homemaking habits remind us that life doesn't have to be complicated to be fulfilling. With a bit of creativity and care, we can make our homes more comfortable, more sustainable, and more meaningful, just like the generations before us did. Tell me in the comments, are there any habits that you already follow or ones that you would like to bring into your home? And if you love sustainability, then I think you will really like this video. See you in the next one. Bye!